Alright guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can use the Jungle Scout Chrome extension to find profitable product. In the first video, if you did not check it out from yesterday, I will link it in the description below. I showed you guys how I find profitable product using the Jungle Scout web app. So that's the first step that I take to find a product that I can sell. But that's not good enough. After I find the profitable product, I need to see overall market of the product before deciding whether I should go in and actually get that product, because there are other competition in the market who are selling the same type of product. But I need to figure out whether that product still have, market cap where I can go in and I can start selling the product in there to make money. All right. So the first step was finding a product using the Jungle Scout web app. In the second step, we are going through the Chrome extension, and I'm going to show you what I do. I go through the Chrome extension and actually validate the market. That's like a second layer of the data analysis that I do. After I confirm, then I go in and I order my product. All right. So if you are watching this video, watch till the end. If you missed the last video, you can find the video in the description. Basically, watch that, so it's gonna make more sense to you. Also, if you're just starting out with Amazon FBA, I have created an 8-part free video series where I want to show you guys how I went from 0 to 25K with Amazon FBA in 1 month. And I'm not selling anything. It's not like a master class where at the end in the webinar I'm selling something to to get subscribers and stuff like that. It's completely free video series, so go in, knock yourself in. If you're just starting out, this will help you a lot to start your business with Amazon FBA. And enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you really enjoyed it. And
I'm going to show you the second portion of the research portion of what I do right after I get some ideas for the product. All right, but before that, I want to show you some of the example that I selected, which you should avoid as a first-time FBA seller. If you are just starting out, or you have failed before and you are taking this course, these are the choices I would personally would avoid, and you should do the same for yourself too, basically. Just a suggestion, but if you want to go into it, if you want to dive deep in and have the budget to do this kind of thing, go ahead and do it, but it's gonna be a lot more work than just going on to the easy route. So this is the first example that I have, which is fine, so I have no problem with that. This is an example that I would absolutely avoid. The reason why is that, first of all, it has different color, right? So they have different color, plus they have different size for the beds. All right, twin, full, queen, California king. All right, so they have different variation, plus they have different colors, which is a lot of work, first of all. Second of all, if you are going against a private seller like this, you have to make sure that you are competing on the right market, basically, right, with the right mindset of owning all of them and getting all of them. So it's going to cost you a lot more money in order to make them and in order to compete with these people. So I would absolutely avoid this. I'll close this out. Same thing with this one, basically, different color variation. This right here is okay, basically, even though they have like 2 different variation. I would just go with the first one, basically. It says 3D moon lamp night light, true image of moon surface, and NASA lunar whatever, blah blah blah. So they're talking about moonlight. I think this is for the bedroom or something like that. I'm not really sure who's that for. So that's what I think. So I'd keep that like the way it is. I don't know what that is, basically. This right here I would absolutely avoid, basically. It's 25th, 28th, and 40, basically. Seems like, I'm just gonna see the data a bit quickly. Seems like the 40 had 228 cells, but they have variations and stuff like that, which is something that I hate basically, because you have to own a lot more inventory. None of my product that I have on FBA right now has a variation, because you have to own a lot more product and you have a lot more risk if the product does not work out, all right, when you're testing out. So when you're testing out, I mean, if you want to go out and source it yourself, you're more than welcome, but you know, something that has a many variation has a bigger chance for you to lose more money if things does not work out. And I told you one of my story that I did fail on one of the product that proven to be winner. There was not much competition to it, but I failed miserably. Basically, I ordered 50, but I lost a couple $100 just testing it out. All right, so I want to close this out. This right here, you see there is 899, 899, 891 ones basically. So the one that we were looking for is the third combination, which is 3-in-1 basically, right? Folded photo frame. So if we can get something like this, that would work. I would absolutely avoid every single one of this right here. You see this right here? Anything that's 899, I would definitely avoid basically, because there is no margin to it if you run ads, and you know, you are paying Amazon as well in the same time. So definitely something that I would consider to take a look at, but I would just look at the variation that has like a 3-part to it, and I would only look for one color basically. Even though they do not have like different size, I would just look for one color to start with. So I'm gonna keep this right here. This right here I would keep. Probably there is like a lot of competition for that, because you know, it's plastic cup, so there could be like a lot more vendor for this one. This right here, Anchor hooking, Montana glass jars, fresh steel lids, something that, you know, has a quite a potential, but there is so many variations basically. Something that if you are just starting out, I would avoid, because it's hard to you know, do the listing. Plus you have to own a lot more inventory. You have to sell a lot more inventory. You have to keep them on board, even though you're not selling it basically. So there is a much larger risk with that basically. If you're really considering for going for this product, I would prefer you to just go with like maybe like one size, maybe 48 ounce, but then your competition has more variation, which is what gonna give you a disadvantage, right? So I'll just close this out because there's many variation. This right here, beer, Weathercraft, round glass, 10-inch mirror. So you know, in America, various combination basically. You select package with one, and then you have like 10-inch basically, right? So there is he has like 2 different type of combination, like okay, 10 for 10 inches basically, right? It will price something 6 with 9 basically. So there is like at least 5 to 6 different combination that they have the inventory for, which is very tough for most of the seller to keep on Amazon basically. But I will keep that, but I would not prefer you to make it. There is a much better product that you can go out there and make it yourself and try out, rather than going complex. Like this has like 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So 8 times 5 is like 40 different combination, because each type has like 8 different types basically. So it's like 40 different combination of product they have. They might be in America, and they also are not sending the product through Amazon Prime. They're just drop shipping. They are just making it themselves, better crafts. And when they get ordered, they just ship it from their warehouse basically. So it's not an FBA product, but you can keep that basically. But I don't prefer. This right here is another bad example, right? They have different variations, small, medium, large basically. So you have to have you know, split amount of that in Amazon FBA. And if you're just starting out, I would never prefer you to get either this or that basically. Like totally no for me, because I still don't have any product that has variation, something that I would always avoid. All right, this right here is okay, this right here is okay, this right here is okay basically. All right, now so after I figured that out, what's good and bad product, what I do, I come here, I actually go find the main keyword that the customer will search for basically. So once you come to this page, you're gonna see like a big title for a product, right? Which is not important, but what important is the main keywords for the product basically. So if somebody comes into Amazon, they're gonna search for swim mask or swim goggles basically, right? So these are the main keyword that they'll search for basically. It doesn't matter whatever they have here basically. All right. So what I usually do, I usually just take that, I copy this right here, I paste it right here, okay, and I just search for it first. So after I search for it, right, I actually go out there, and at this point of time, what I do, I use Google Chrome extension from Jungle Scout. So if you are using Jungle Scout, you can just go to junglescout.com, right? And you can just scroll down and you can look for the Chrome extension. You can click on that. And if you're just starting out, I would prefer you to take the Chrome extension that has that's light basically. That's $97 one-time payment. Light works basically. Pro is like $197, which is a lot more expensive than the light one itself basically. If you're just starting out, go with the light one if you wanna do what I'm doing basically. But if you wanna go with the Pro, it's gonna cost you $197 basically. So if you are just starting out, you can just start with the light ones. Not a big deal, all right? So you come here, what you do, you click on this extension right here, right? And here we look for a few things. The first thing that we look for is the price, basically. So out of 15, I at least want to have 7 to 8 of them on price above $15. All right. So 19.95, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So out of 15, 10 of them are selling the product more than $15, which is great, right? A potential product that we can source from Alibaba, all right? We can do that. Next, I look for the amount in sales, basically, all right? So this right here sold 126,000, which is a lot. But what you need to look for next is the amount of sales. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 of this product has a sale more than 250. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 of this product has sell more than 200. Rest of them has 74, 76, 181, 52, 29, 185, 207, basically 81. So the stat does not look that good. I would at least expect 7 to 8 of them should have at least 300 cells, but you know, something that I can live with basically. But then if I have this right here, I would at least look for like 7 to 8 with the 300 cells or more. I don't, if something goes like all of them like 1,000, basically all of them are selling 1,000, like for first 10, I would not even go into that, because if you have first 10 product has like 1,000 cells on each, that's a lot, and it's really hard to even compete against them, right? But having said that, I can look for some advantage. So the first product has 2 ratings, the second product has 2.5 rating, right? And most of the product also does not even have, like this product sold a lot. Let me see. This product sold a lot, right? They have only 2 listing has 13. One has more than 1,000 and one has more than 100. The rest of them has less than 100, which is a good sign. Basically, it means that those are pretty fresh that came into the market. But even though they're in first page, which is a huge deal. Like this is called organic search. They're in the first page, so you can definitely go into that. You can get a couple, feedback from the initial feedback from the customer, and you're gonna be on the first page easily, because they do not have high ranking. Only couple product has 4 stars basically. One has 4.5 stars, and only 2 of them has more than 100 and one has more than 1,000. If this reviews has like numbers like 500 for like at least like 6 or 7 of them, I'll not even go to it. The reason why is that when you go for the listing, those are like very saturated product. I'll not even go for that. Also, bunch of this product is FBM, and FBM, which is like fulfillment by merchant itself, which is easy to outrank because when you send the product in Amazon, people rather prefer to have product from FBA than FBM, so which is a plus point as well. Also, the demand and with the low competition is 7, which is green, so that shows a great indicator of this product being a potential winner if you can source them right. And I'll show you what you have to do. Basically, what I usually do, I just want to show this to you. So I open this up basically, right? I open up like a couple of them, and what I do is that when I see a product that has a potential market, I go out there and look at the reviews. And what I do basically, I don't try to reinvent the wheel. I want to see what's the pain point of the people, why they give these 1 stars basically. Even though they have like such a good amount of sales, this listing has such a good amount of sales, I read this comment, right? And this is what I try to solve when I go out there and source product from Alibaba. Same thing I do for at least for like 5 listing, basically top 5 listing. I go into them, I look for the 1 stars and why they got 1 star for this product. Like this product is easy to outrank because this product has lots of 1 stars and they came recently, right? And this product can be easy to outrank just because this product has a lots of negative review, right? You can just improve on like at least like 1 or 2 of this thing, and you can you can grab the customer's attention. You're gonna sell way more than what they have sold. All right, so this is what I do. So this is the product that I'll take and I'll do the case study on them. Basically, I'll show you guys how I go out there and do find seller for this kind of product. The 3D ramp light, I'll do the same thing. I just go here and I look for the moon lamp night light. Basically, I just copy this right here, and all I do, I just go paste, and I change it from tools to all departments, and I just click on search, and I see the competition basically. So I click on this extension right here, and I look for it basically. So to look at that, I have more than 7 to 8, more than half of them has for 15.99 plus basically, so which is a good thing. I look for the sales, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them has more than 300 units of sale. A bunch of them has 260, 270, which is a potential good market. But looking at this right here, now this is what I was talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them has more than hundreds of review. This has more, almost 100, right? Hundreds of reviews out there, and their reviews are extremely good basically, right? So this is a product, even though they meet this first 2 criteria, I don't care. They have a lots of reviews that I will take a long time and I have to spend a lots of money to get over with basically, right? They have a tons of seller with lots of good reviews, which is really tough for me to go out there and break into the market. So this is something that I would definitely avoid. So I hope this made sense. Let me know in the comments or message me if you need more example. I just want to show this tool listing to you guys. Once you install this thing, right, purchase this thing, you can install it from the Google Chrome, and you just have to sign in with your credential, and this would work with you basically. So first I go to web app and I find a bunch of product ideas, and then I come here and I run the data, and I want to see the market and the demand of the product for this market here basically, and then I proceed from there. So what I'll do, I'll take this product which has a bigger potentiality, and what I'll do, I'm gonna go into Alibaba and I will source the product for this right here basically, and I'll show you guys what I'll do, how I will package the products and stuff like that, and how I would run my discussion and what kind of bundle I would make. All right, so I hope this helped. If you want much broader example and more discussion about this topic, message me and I'll shoot another video for you guys, and I'll add it on the course itself. All right, I'll see you on the next